Okay, now the news is in. Kamala Harris is going to be the presumptive presidential nominee for the Democratic Party, and she is going to take over for Joe Biden, who I told you guys about a month ago when that debate happened with Trump. It was a wrap. And he had made additional gas mistakes, and you just knew the old man had lost his fastball. So the Democratic Party, as usual, eats their own. They put somebody else in place, and I'm going to support the sister, but I can tell you, I think it's almost improbable that she'll win. I think number one, Trump has way more of the male vote than she does. And even with Hillary Clinton, a Caucasian woman who had a long political record, white women voted 53% for Donald Trump in 2016. So we have to think about that this is a woman of a color. And there's still going to be much more uphill battle for her than it might have been for Biden. But there's still hope. I think there's three things she's going to have to do if she has a chance in hell of beating and dethroning the presumptive Republican nominee. Number one, she is going to have to get an opportunity to have a debate with Trump one on one. She's a prosecutor. She's a sharp sister. And all that little mumbo jumbo, that fast talking over people, that's not going to work on her. She's not Joe Biden. She's got her fastball and she's used to cross examining people. And I believe it would be to her advantage to get a debate with Donald Trump in order to get a leg up and to let people see her on a public stage more. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I hope so. Number two, she is going to have to make her whole agenda women's right to choose. With the whole abortion Roe v. Wade, there is a large percentage of women that value that right and want that right. And regardless to what men think about it, a woman's right to choose what she decides to do with her body is going to be her wheelhouse. She needs to stick to that in order to try to convince more females to vote for her, especially in the Caucasian community. Another thing is she's going to have to tap in to the young people and the young people, especially black and brown people, to push her through. I know the sisters are going to come out and support her, even though they were lukewarm on her since she's been vice president, but they will come out to support her. The Divine Nine will support her. The black churches will support her, but it will not be enough on its own. So I'm going to tell y'all, I believe she's going to have to do a lot of work in a little bit of time. I support the sister, but she's got an uphill battle. And I want to know from you people out there, if you're a Trump fan, God bless you, Godspeed. This ain't even for you. But if you are thinking of going a different direction, will you or will you not vote for this woman? And if so, why? Personally, Trump lost me a long time ago when he accused those boys of raping that woman in Central Park and put $1 million ad out in the newspaper to have them put in an electric chair. And he never, ever apologized for that after those boys were exonerated. That let me know more about him than I ever didn't know before he even went for the office of president. So I've never been a big fan of his. He's funny, he's goofy, but to be the leader of the free world, I think he's a disaster. But let me ask those who remain or those who may be on the fence, why or why not you think you will vote or not vote for Kamala Harris? Let me know what y'all thinking.